Hey guys, for my first video we're going to be checking out a video that comes from CBC News. It's out of Kelowna BC, Canada. It shows a RCMP officer dragging a woman down the hallways as well as stepping on the back of her head while in handcuffs. All of this resulting from a welfare check. So if you guys like this type of content, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment down below, and without further ado, here's the video. We can see Constable Browning approaching Mona Wang's residency door now. Right here you can see Constable Lacey Browning start to drag this poor girl Mona Wang down the hallway. When she becomes in view, you can see that she's not dragging her in like a normal way. She's dragging her with her hands behind her back, pulling them towards the top of her head. And she's doing this while being handcuffed. So you can only imagine the type of pain that someone would be in from this type of action. Now they go out of view, and I would guess they go through an elevator because they end up in the lobby now. And now you can see Constable Browning dragging Miss Wang into frame here. This is now the lobby, so they've come all the way down the hall, in through that second hall, presumably down an elevator or something. And now they're in the lobby, the public lobby. You can see outside that it's winter time. There's snow. People are coming in wearing, sweaters and hats and jackets, while this individual is shirtless, laying on the ground, presumably in melted water or snow, while this officer just stands there and waits for backup, I would assume. Um, if this officer had any sense, she would at least try and cover this lady up. She would maybe sit her up, get her in a comfortable position. This is a welfare check. She's dealing with a mental health crisis right now, and she needs help. She doesn't need this type of abuse. Um, Now we see her grab a mat, and some might think, oh, she's going to use that to cover her up. In fact, she's actually just going to use that mat to prop the door open. So that just shows right there she has no care for this individual whatsoever and shouldn't be acting in a welfare check. The fact that this woman cares more about the clerical portion of her job by getting statements from individuals and whatnot, and instead of caring for this individual, just shows that there's a disdain for the public. So some backstory, the reason the Kelowna RCMP responded to Mona Wang's residence is because her boyfriend thought that she may be at risk of harming herself, and he wanted them to perform a welfare check on her. In Constable Browning's report, she states when she entered the residence, she observed pills and Miss Wang holding a box cutter with cuts on her chest. Miss Wang admits that she was in crisis and that she had taken pills. She also admits that she had caused bodily harm to herself with a box cutter. She does not admit that when the officer entered her residence, she was wielding the box cutter or acting in a threatening way towards Constable Browning. The constable also stated when she entered the residence that Miss Wang appeared to be semi-conscious, so clearly not a danger to her safety or anyone else. However, in Canada, we do have the Mental Health Act, which allows police officers and constables to apprehend individuals for a mental health assessment. However, that doesn't necessarily mean that we should. If someone you know or a loved one is in crisis, be the individual that they need. Try to help them and don't call an officer of the law, because 9 times out of 10, it will escalate into something more than it needed to be, and the person that you cared about is most likely going to get hurt more than they would have. Constable Browning has been formally charged with 1 count of assault. However, the charges are still pending in court. Ms. Wang has since filed a civil lawsuit against the Kelowna RCMP as well as Constable Browning, among others. At the time of creation of this video, there is no update on that civil case. If you guys like this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell notification so you don't miss out on any future videos. All the links to original videos and news reports will be in the description, as well as the Kelowna RCMP phone number if you'd like to voice your complaints, as well as the Canadian Mental Health Association number and suicide hotline, as well as American counterparts. Stay safe, everyone. We'll catch you in the next one.